last month, and we're trading just a touch higher this morning. If we open with a gap up this morning, my first target will be this high back here from 2 weeks ago at 43.83.5, and then a test of our weekly kickoff high over here at 4,400. That's what I'm looking at on a daily. Let's move over to our 30-minute chart. Let me expand this a bit and put up our profiles. Okay, so here's our lower open from yesterday on fundamental news, right? And then we had this classic double distribution day yesterday. It took me a bit of a tongue twister there. So a double distribution day, it's two high volume areas separated by a low volume area here in the middle. I won't claim to have anywhere near Hoag's knowledge and expertise when it comes to volume profile, but I can tell you that the day after a double distribution day, this low volume area can sometimes act as a sort of a support level. The scenario would start off with an open inside a value, inside range from yesterday, a test of yesterday's point of control right here, which we're kind of doing right now pre-open, and then a subsequent move lower. From there, a move back down to the upper end of this lower high volume area right here. That could provide some opportunity for a low risk long entry. I say low risk because we know what our risk is. We have defined risk down here at this lower value area. A move below the value area low should lead to a test of yesterday's lows, then a possible range extension from there, taking out yesterday's overnight lows back here, and then possibly a test of Friday's lows, but that's kind of a stretch at this point right now. Overnight inventory is pretty balanced at the moment. We did take out the high overnight right here, but not by a whole lot. If we open inside value, which is looking like we're going to do, then I will sit and wait for some of those good low risk entries a little farther to the downside. That's what I'm looking at in the ES today. Let's move over to our Nasdaq chart. We did take out the high overnight. Here's our daily in the Nasdaq, and all of these contracts traded in roughly which is looking like we're going to do. Then I will sit and wait for some of those good low risk entries a little farther to the downside. That's what I'm looking at in the ES today. Let's move over to our Nasdaq chart. We did take out the high overnight. Here's our daily in the Nasdaq, and all of these contracts traded in roughly which is looking like we're going to do. Then I will sit and wait for some of those good low risk entries a little farther to the downside. Move higher during regular trading hours, and a second close above this upper range line right here. Again, volume was lower yesterday, but it was a holiday. Bond markets were closed, so we assume a lot of traders just took the day off. Similar to the ES again, we see our 50-day moving average converging on the 100-day moving average, but they have not yet crossed either here. I can see this as being an attractive level to target today. We're trading on new monthly highs right now, and our next upside level is around the 15,300 area, right in between these two moving averages. And from there, a test of our weekly kickoff high, 15,370. After that, I'd look to test the upper extreme of our channel line up here. That'll be a next target higher. Let's move over to our 30-minute chart. Scale this in just a bit. So here we see almost an identical scenario as the ES. Lower open yesterday on fundamental news, classic double distribution day, two high volume areas separated by a low volume area. Like I said a minute ago, the day after a double distribution day, this low volume area can act as a decent support level with opportunity for low risk long entries. Again, the scenario would start with a test of yesterday's point of control, which we're just below right now, followed by a move lower, then a move back down to the upper end of this lower high volume area right back here, just above our opening range and above our the lower end of our value area from yesterday. A move below our value area would lead to a test of yesterday's lows, then a possible range extension from there, taking out yesterday's overnight lows. I'm sorry, yesterday's regular trading hour lows. If we open inside of value from yesterday, I'll sit around and wait, just like I said with the ES, for the best opportunities, which I see being down here by this lower high volume area from yesterday. It doesn't look like we're going to be much chance of opening with a gap higher, but if we do, we want to see that gap close in a timely manner. Otherwise, I'd start looking for opportunities in the direction of that gap, which would be to the long side. Standard gap rules would apply there. Now, here is our daily in the crude oil. This is the November contract of crude oil. Yesterday, the Nov contract traded in a $2.60 range, settled at 86.38, up about just over $3.50 from Friday's settlement. That includes a $2.50 gap higher on the open yesterday. Now, if you watched yesterday, you might have heard Deanna, our guest on Fast Markets, talking a bit about this gap. This gap was made on fundamental news, not on technical news. And fundamental gaps may take a bit longer to close than the technical ones, simply because we're at the mercy of headline risk right now. At any minute, another headline can come up, pop out of nowhere from the Middle East or anything, spur a giant move in this market. That's kind of what we're dealing with right now. So was this gap yesterday a knee-jerk reaction? Yes, of course it was, because we know that conflicts in the Middle East always carry the risk of disruption to oil supplies. So the knee-jerk reaction was to the upside. And like I said, in my humble opinion, headline risk is on in the crude oil market right now. So now we traded lower overnight just by a bit, but we're opening inside of yesterday's range, and we never really tested either extreme of yesterday's range overnight. So this is looking like a wait and see kind of setup for me early on this morning. I'll switch over to the 30-minute chart now. Let's open this up a bit. Okay, so here is a close-up of yesterday's gap. With the exception of this test of our weekly kickoff high, we never really saw much follow-through yesterday. We went on to spend the rest of the day just kind of chopping around in sort of this $1.50 handle range, say. Overnight was pretty much more of the same. We played both sides of yesterday's regular trading hours range very nicely, low to high, taking out yesterday's low by just about 5 ticks right here. And we missed yesterday's high by just a couple of ticks. I think it was 3 ticks we missed it by. Now here we are, right back inside range, inside value from yesterday. So there's some indecision here right now. And I think everyone's just waiting around to see what happens next. From a technical point of view, I would be looking for sort of failed breakouts from yesterday's range with a tight risk strategy. So basically playing the range from yesterday, not really anticipating a breakout, but looking for those fake breakouts and maybe playing the extremes of yesterday's range. If I was interested in trading crude today, that would be my strategy starting early. And I would have to wait for the market to prove me wrong with a breakout before I walked away from that strategy, I should say. Let's move on to gold real quick.
Looking at gold.
Eddie's favorite market, the gold, the golden boy.
It's getting there. You know, this is something that I'm just learning. I haven't traded gold. It was always my third option that I just sort of watched. But, you know, I'm not going to jump into it until I know it well enough.
Yeah. I've never really traded gold either, but I like looking at in situations like this when we have that fundamental risk on and you see people piling into safe haven assets, which we'll talk about in a minute. It's a good gauge to look for correlations in other markets for. But honestly, I've never really traded a lot of gold either over the years. But anyway, here is our daily of the D's contract in gold. Yesterday, we traded in a $20 range, settled the day at 1864.30, up $19. Traded a total of 187,000 contracts and lost just over 2,400 in open interest. So yesterday, we saw how those attacks in Israel prompted a move into safe haven assets, like I said, like gold, which is typical during times of uncertainty. But we didn't see much follow through after that initial knee-jerk reaction. Another tongue twister for you. We printed a high, then turned around to close back below our weekly kickoff low here at 1864.5. And right around our highs from last week, too. Maybe just a little bit below our highs from last week. This morning, we got another spike higher. Overnight, printed another new high, took out yesterday's high, printed a new high, turned around and headed lower again. Now we're just kind of hovering around the upper end of this gap from early last week. Our death cross is still intact up here. How many of you got the question right about the death cross in Top Quiz yesterday? I hope you all did.
Oh, that was one of them.
About.
Yeah.
That was a question. But anyway, like we said, the death cross is when the 50-day moving average crosses below the 100-day moving average. And also, like I said on Friday, it's not really as scary as the name implies. Markets are actually more prone to short-term rebounds after a death cross occurs than it is to have continuation lower. And we are definitely seeing that in gold right now. So let's take a peek at our 30-minute chart.
Okay.
Here is our 30-minute. So this blue box that I drew here, I didn't get much time to talk about this yesterday, but it outlines this gap back here. Where did it go? It outlines the gap from last Sunday's overnight session going into Monday's regular trading hours. So yesterday's gap open landed us pretty much right in the middle of this gap from last week. Now, personally, after yesterday's price action, I would go ahead and say that this gap has been filled. Not everyone would agree with me on that, but it is, again, my humble opinion that we spent enough time trading through here yesterday to close out any perceived unfinished business that might have needed to happen in that area. And now we have another gap to the downside. Just like we said with crude oil, this gap was made on fundamental news. It's not a technical gap, so it could take a bit more time before we revisit it and close it. Overnight, we saw an initial move higher, and now overnight inventory is pretty much balanced. Let me turn on this profiles here real quick. There we go. That makes it a little easier to see. We were trading outside of range and value from yesterday. We're just barely inside it back again now. I can't really tell if we opened inside. I think we opened just above range from yesterday. A move back inside yesterday's value area and acceptance below there definitely hinted a test of the lower end of yesterday's range back down here through our opening range and back down to yesterday's point of control down here at 1859.5. If not, we look to target this naked point of control up here from last Friday at right around 1878. That would be the closest upside target, which would also give us a test of last night's week overnight high and maybe take that out by a few ticks. Now, remember what I said about headline risk because it applies to the gold market right now, too. Headline risk is on in a few markets, and two of them that we're looking at, gold and crude, I would say it is definitely on today. That's what I've got for you, Eddie.
All right, JD, thank you very much here. Just a reminder who we do have today. It's we've got our power players. Now, power players, that's going to be 11 o'clock. We're going to have Cami Capital. He does have a trading room. So I remember when we talk time here at Top Step TV, we're going off of Central Time. Now, right now here on my Mickey Mouse clock, it says 8:23, and I am in Central Time. Just so you know. So we're going to have power players 11 o'clock with Cami Capital. Don't forget, we got the top quiz with Jack and a special guest, and we'll have group coaching with Coach Paul today. I'll get that topic and I'll share that with you. But today for Fast Market, we're going to have Andre with us. Andre is going to be here with Michael and myself. They will be looking for opportunities to trade and see if we can get something on the board. But otherwise, get yourself set, get yourself ready. We're going to take a little break right here. We'll come back with Fast Market. Get yourself a coffee, a gin and tonic, chocolate milk, Yahoo, whatever you need to get you through the day. And we'll be right back, okay? I promise.
and Q cell.
Welcome to Fast Market. We've got Michael to my left and Andre to my right. Is that right? No, Andre to my left. Whatever. We got him here. Fast Market. Welcome aboard, gentlemen.
We are here, and we are starting to talk markets. Horses in the galley.
Horses in the galley. Everybody.
All right. Anybody who talks resets in the chat, you're gonna get timed out and whatever. If you're here for resets only, you're not being a trader. Oh, they're coming. We honor our word. It's gonna be we're gonna fix it a little bit today, but hey, we're talking trading. If you're in the chat trolling, you're gonna get tossed. If you're in the chat talking about resets, you're gonna get timed out. Good call. Yeah, there you go, Will. Yes, exactly. Guys, trading talk.
Good vibes today. Good vibes.
Good vibes. We got a lot of people that came in here in the last few days. So let's get them comfortable. Those are the core kind of people that have been here before. Help everybody learn how to talk shop here. Levels. Everybody start sharing some of your levels too. I need point of control in the Nasdaq. Please help me with that.
Yep.
A T-minus. Market's going to open here in just a few seconds.
I think we have a speaker too, guys.
What time's that?
8:30. 1 minute.
Dude, I was jamming out to Taylor Swift again.
Are you a Swiftie?
No.
Yeah,
yes, I would definitely go to a concert with my niece.
All right. We are open,
All right.
whether you like it or not.
We've been ranging. We haven't been trending. So there we go. Right out of the gate. Yesterday, we filled the gap. Nasdaq. Talk Nasdaq. Filled the gap. Pop through settlement. You guys want to see settlement right here? Yeah, you can see it.
Yep.
No, you can't. I got to go back. Eddie, your damn head's in the way.
Thank you, Eddie.
All right. This is settlement. Remember, we gapped down yesterday.
Yep.
I'll do one of these.
Patience.
All right, patient for sure. We have all the time in the world here, except
order filled.
I like turtles.
I do.
There you
too.
go.
I love that.
All right, so gap down yesterday. Remember, yesterday we sat in this range. We talked about return to settlement. It did it again.
Yep.
We're right at settlement right now. So we filled the gap, ripped through the gap, came up here, sideways action, point of controls. We need all that kind of good, fancy stuff that John would be saying to us right now. And I know we have some students of his in here. So let's write this down. Let's go in here. Okay. So, and JD, you were on here too.
Order filled.
Talking stuff. I was in the car dancing to Taylor.
In the car dancing.
Yeah, that's hard to do. I got pulled over last weekend too, by the way. I got to tell you that story. Okay, point of controls.
POC.
Who's got POC? Now you know me.
For those that do not know that they're asking, I'm posting it here in the YouTube chat.
And Andre, can you help me find point of controls while you in the chat while people pop them in here?
Yeah, you want me to look for some levels?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk through what I'm seeing right here. You got all these. Look at our 50, our 100, and our 200, and just reading over the weekend on Stock Twits or whatever. Trading View, I think something. I got their
69s in the S&Ps. ES is 69s. I'm seeing
Jay says point of control 15,185. Thanks, Coach Jay.
15,185.
You got your level. I got mine.
Team trading out of the gate right there.
Oh yeah.
15,185. Jay Cook, thank you.
Team tops.
What is point of control? Jay Cook,
just posted it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm posting it. Yeah.
All right, cool. You gotta see if Jay Cook wanted to help old Coverage.
He's my man. Oh man, he's my guy.
Cheap shorts, 230s. Okay, where are we at on the tilt? Here we go.
Where are we? I'm
72% long in the crude oil. It's nothing. 50-50 in the sisters.
Okay. Let's make sure we're paying attention to headlines too with what's going on in the Middle East. We got Fed speakers. We got a bunch of things. I think we have earnings coming out later this afternoon. I'm not sure what companies, but we got a full slate of activity to move the markets.
Yeah, lots of good stuff today.
Stay nimble and don't be married to your position.
Don't get married to your position.
No.
And
order filled.
Keep it light, keep it tight out of the gate. Still Tuesday. The markets are an opportunity-making machine.
Yes.
Calm down.
This is meat and potato day, though, right?
It's Taco Tuesday day.
Taco Day.
It's Taco Tuesday.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, I'm in a good mood, I guess, because I traded after I talked to you guys all yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Tell them what you traded.
42 hundo.
Wow.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, I got that pop. I got that pop. The big pop. It was kept
trading
fighting.
tramp.
Yeah. Mick will come on here to validate it. I don't.
I believe you, brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. You guys are saying my charts are blurry. Hopefully they're not.
Could be their feed,
Oh,
too.
you know what I got to do? Here's what I got to do. Hey, Jack, pull away from my charts. Put us on a 3 screen. I'm going to put my charts on a high def. I found out how to do it.
Ooh.
Okay.
That works. I have a couple ideas too on what we could perhaps do in the future, but the problem with the chart resolution is they're broadcasting from your computer and then to us, so it's kind of.
Oh, this is a powerhouse computer, Jack. I bought the fastest gamer computer out there.
It's more the internet.
COD, we'll Call of Duty later.
My brother is actually a gamer. He builds that stuff.
He works with Blizzard, right? Doesn't he work for Blizzard?
He did. Now he's in a different one. All right, Jack, try that out. Is it any better, guys?
Let's take a look.
Screws are creeping higher.
Like it's Patron. Okay, 72% long Nasdaq. Or sorry, no, sorry guys. Crudo. I gotta filter this. I don't want to see crude oil first. 60-40 long bias. So remember yesterday when we talked about it was very long and then it sold off pretty hard. I'll get that over here too. Yesterday, out of the gate, right here, it was long. Right here. This is where they were longs. The longs came in here yesterday. And why am I talking about yesterday longs? Because I'm trying to get an idea of where people get heavy one direction. They're only 60-40 right now, so we can talk about it. And still in this little range, so we can talk about it. So you're not missing anything right now, so stay patient. Sold off right here, all the way down to here. And then some shorts started coming in. And then took it back here. So that was kind of the day, so to speak, from yesterday. 8, 9, yes. Okay. So this is out of the gate. Open, sold off, some shorts. So the longs got smoked, and then the shorts got light.
Yes,
but then they got pretty heavy shorts somewhere around here. And that is guys where I got long, right around here. Later in the day. Yeah, around 12. Yep.
Did you just ride it?
I wrote it for up to settlement because I was looking for the settlement play. We're right
There
at
you go. That's how you learn your lesson from carrying Friday's lessons into the Monday. I mean, that's good stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I put it in my mental journal. I got to get back to journaling, but it's just really hard to journal while I leave here and then go work with kick-ass people at Top Step.
No,
Order
sure.
filled.
No, I mean, you
Order
remembered.
filled.
Lesson learned.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, if I'm humming Taylor
Order
Swift, do you
filled.
think we'll get shut down by YouTube?
Is that what you were humming? I heard.
No, that's A-okay. In fact,
Taking shots at me like it's Patron.
All right.
I was going to say,
How about I
why
start
hum?
humming some Zeppelin? You know,
You can sing it even if you like.
oh,
She's officially taken over if Michael's humming it in the morning.
All right, so we are not going anywhere yet. We have not pulled an extreme. Deanna talked about liking extremes yesterday.
Order
Deanna's
filled.
40s yesterday. I forget what handle, what would it be, stack or rack that was in the 15 whatever 40s. I forget right now. I can look.
Yep, we're just waiting for this opening.
15,040s, yeah, 15,040s. She had a great
Order
call.
filled.
So we
Is
haven't
she
made
on
any
with-
extremes.
Is
Go
she
ahead,
gonna be
Carl.
on with us today?
No, she comes on tomorrow, I believe.
Sweet.
I believe.
yes, Tiana will be
Order
with
filled.
us Wednesday.
Wasn't great. The people really liked her. She did.
Yeah,
awesome.
we're trying to bribe her into coming more on right now.
Incentivized.
2 years of puppy chow. Yes, with 9 dogs.
Well, I'm talking to
will
you.
help.
I'm talking to you 2 boys in Chicago. I figure that bribe word. You guys would probably figure out that one really quick.
Heart ears perk up.
Also known as compensation for work.
Yeah.
We love you,
well-run-
Tiana.
The well-run city of Chicago.
The machine.
All right. Point of control 15,185.
Got anything at tilt?
Dude, Garfield, quit it. Reset code is not Swifty23.
Type it in and see what happens.
Please, yeah, go.
Yeah.
You know what? If you're gonna follow that,
Your
lead.
electricity goes off in the house. Don't do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Your toilet flushes.
S&Ps are looking to catch a bid. See if we get any follow through. It's they've tried to take it higher last
Order filled.
last 2 5-minute bars, and it's been met with sellers. So I don't know if it's just marking on open orders going off right now, but it looks like it's trying to catch a bid. But will there be any follow through?
50, 100, 200 right here.
Yeah.
S&P 50, 100, 200. Why do I watch both of them? What are my ladders, my domes, whatever you guys call them?
Order
Right next to them,
filled.
because I get the rhythm over here. I get the kind of the pattern over here. I like the return to settlement play. Here was a gap down, return to settlement. Settlement's a yellow line for everybody. That's yesterday's close. Why is yesterday's close matter? Because when you're at an auction, you could be at a farm auction or you could be at Christie's doing art. By the time they get to the very end and go sold, that's the last price. That's what everybody agreed on, is that price after all that movement throughout the day. So that's why it does matter. That's why we do look at it.
That was a good explanation, Michael.
Yeah, we also look at a volume profile
Definitely.
and all that kind of good stuff. Thanks, Mac. Charts look good. Good morning, Mac. You're in Oregon. Good morning.
Good morning, Mac. Up and at 'em early.
Sweep ES.
Good stuff. Good.
So yeah.
So guys, really quick, just so we can
Order
talk
filled.
to the whole team, because we're all a team here. Nothing trade right now.
Nope.
But there's no extreme plays so far. You could get caught in the middle right now. Be careful. You see my 5-minute? This is the middle. This is junk. This is
Michael,
junk.
getting caught in the middle is essentially just a 50-50 coin toss, right?
It's 50-50 coin toss. We got gamblers in here. You guys can play. But like
Stuck in the middle with you.
Oh, dude, we got shut down. We got a warning from YouTube on that one. It's so you hit all the notes that we got.
I don't know about that, man. That did not.
They picked that one up and go, I know what you're talking about.
I bet Taylor Swift will come at you a lot harder than that.
Yes, you would.
You need some gasoline when you're singing that one, like a 5-gallon tank.
Choppy trade. This trade's chop.
It is chop.
Best app ever. Shazam. Remember when it first came out?
Pretty mind-blowing technology, man.
Oh, I mean, the iPhone was just like, oh, sweet. Next thing you're like, what's this song? And the next thing I'd be like, that is.
See, now, an app like that is scary. I mean, it's like, it is scary. So is
Order filled.
So is this market. You guys, no entries yet, huh?
No,
Yeah, well, we did have a touch of settlement, Eddie, on the 87s down here. Touched it. Doesn't mean,
Watching
we're
it
barely
settlement.
off of it, but touched it. Now, we aren't
We're
that
down the
far away.
wire.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we also have S&P not touching it. We got nothing on. We got 60-40 now on the short side, on the tilt. And then, guys, I might start sharing average price that they're in on these. So the average price that the Nasdaq shorts are in at are 15,199.
Mm-hmm.
Order
What does that
filled.
mean to you right now? 15,199.
Stop and Q buy.
That means they're taking heat. They're down here where my mouse is, where my bid
Order
is.
filled.
Right here. See that? 15,199. That means these shorts are taking heat right now. 10 handles. But my guess is they're going to hold it a little bit more. And now it's 50-50. So short, tight stops for all those gamblers that possibly might be playing. I don't know if they're gamblers, so don't take offense to that.
You know, I got Rocket on the other line here, and Rocket, you trading?
What in God's name are these markets doing?
Yeah.
I can't find an entry.
Yeah, I know. We're having a hard time here.
Order
Rocket.
filled.
Rock, who the hell's Rock? We just pick him up. Is he on the where's Rocket come from? I like this. Okay, touch settlement, and now we're rallying up. Okay, so settlement play, guys. Touches it today. The S&P's showing it's a little bit stronger, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, just so far out the gate.
Yeah, out the gate, yes. It's swinging around.
Taking shots at me like it's Patron.
Well, you know what?
Stop
Also
filled.
holding, I like to want. I mean, if you're looking at crude here too, settlement 86.38 looks like a little ceiling right now. As far as the last few hours go, I'd like to see if we can test that again. But gold, I'm hands off right now. I'm not too sure what's going on there.
Arth, I don't have the Dow on tilt. Guys, I share the tilt. For all those that are on here, You get this exclusively at Top Step. Why? Because we actually don't sell you guys scratch tickets, 20 billion different accounts, and all that kind of stuff. We get you in here. We give you 3 so you can test different strategies and learn how to become a trader. Therefore, we are helping you henceforth. We are helping you become a better trader by sharing you this information that we have that nobody else has or shares with their community.
Right.
And what it is it's all the open positions that are happening right now here at Top Step, which are in the thousands. Open positions. They are either long or short. If you're an open position, you either got to be 1 or 2. And we're just going to tell you what percentage of the open are long and what percentage of the short, of the open are short. That's it. And then you can do whatever you want with that information. We'll eventually be bringing it to you in real time. You're going to have to get something to get it. But more to come.
More to come. Yes. Stay tuned.
All right. So we got a little bit of a push higher.
We got any leaders? Anything leading yet? I don't see anything.
No, we have
Maybe the Dow. Maybe the Dow.
Maybe it is the Dow. I haven't seen that in the chat. They were talking about that yesterday. That was the Dow.
Yeah. What levels do you guys have down here and why? I need that. I need to help. Let's help each other out. What levels do you guys have down here and why?
Yeah.
I'm reading it. You guys are helping me. We're team trading today. What level is that in the trade? In the trade, you're short off of.
That was almost flat. Corner Roy Jenkins. What's up, Roy Jenkins? Good to see you.
The tilt is pulling from everybody is XFA and people in the trading combine. We will never give you guys our data on our live accounts.
No.
Why? Because you don't give data that can influence the markets. Sim, you're not even in the markets. Therefore, you cannot influence the markets being in Sim. You cannot push the markets a direction towards anything. So it is a great data indicator. Just helpful. I mean, you can't order this anywhere. You can't get this, your VWAPs and your simple MAs. And these have been here since the dawn of time.
Caveman days.
You
trade S&P? Juan's asking.
Sorry, go on, Eddie.
Juan's asking, does your merchandise shop deliver worldwide? We do that, right, Mike? Worldwide.
Danielle, are you listening? Danielle knows everything about our merch, our gear shop.
I need some merchandise. Want to feel part of the community.
Sweet.
Yeah, check this out.
I'm sure we do.
Funded trader hats, 5K club.
That's what I got.
Boom. Actually, mine's right here. Where'd it go?
You got your beanie on. Is it cold there?
I'm warm. I got warm. Now I'm normal. Boom.
S&P's catching a bid.
Socks. These stuff. We're gonna start handing all this stuff out. You won't be able to buy socks in the store. That's gonna be exclusive.
You know, it's funny. We got socks in that package when we went away as a company, and obviously my big feet. The wife took the socks and she goes, "Did you know they said Top Step on them?" And she's got them on. I'm like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know." She just sort of went in the bag, took the socks. She loves them.
I thought that's at Target. You know, I was confused. Okay, so yeah, the socks. We're working on logistics, guys. I mean, the socks are like $9 each, and then you got to get like $4, so it's like 12 by the time we get it to you.
Whose idea was that?
Like, what else do we put in there? I got to put a little bit more. So we're figuring that out. Just give us a little grace there, a little time grace. Speaking of time grace, we're going to change up I'm only talking about it now until we do it. We're going to change up the fire drill a little bit. It's not going to be time based. It's going to be capped. The number. And you're going to hit the website. And the website's going to crash. And you're going to have confusion and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to miss it. There's going to be folks like that do that. And there's going to be people that get it. Yeah, we're going to do it tomorrow. So just don't bust our chops on this one. We're just trying to be helpful by giving resets for the folks that are here, because we want to put our traders in a better position, right?
Give us a reason to make us want to keep doing this, you know?
Yeah, give me a reason to hold on, Andre.
Is that Taylor Swift?
No, but I'm going to send that lyric to her.
You're writing her shit now.
But copyright that one right there. Nope, that one's mine.
Well, it's choppy right now, folks. I don't know what to tell you.
Ghost, what's up, Ghost? Ghost, you've been here since the start.
Yeah.
Where's Andy? Fire Drill Andy.
I haven't seen him yet. That's his new
Fire
name.
Drill Andy. That's your new name, my friend. You are Fire Drill Andy.
The whole company pivoted right when he said Fire Drill. Like, that's it. Okay, still back in that range. Michael, why aren't you trading? Andre, why aren't you trading? Because,
Hey, I'm not trading until we bust out of this range.
yeah. Fire Drill will come. That's the last. I'm going to talk about it because it is distracting the hell out of me, guys. And it's probably distracting you as well. And you should have been here yesterday because we gave away like $300,000 worth of
Bazillion of them.
Yeah. Like Mr. Beast that gives away hundreds of thousands a day. You ever see Mr. Beast?
Tell him, Michael.
Yeah.
He like one thing is like a whole dump truck. I think it was a whole dump truck full of lottery tickets. You had to sit in there. One guy had to sit in there and do it all.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it's like he's a little outrageous. You know.
Yeah, he's Casey's. My wife goes, he's from my my neighborhood. I'm like, now I understand.
I understand.
I dated him. I'm like, what? No.
Suburban Kansas City.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mission Hills.
Loki's asking any positions. No, we got nothing on yet.
You guys have positions out?
Yeah, you guys have positions. Let us know because look at this 5 minute. This 5
Two-way
minute
street here. Two-way street.
Here's a little push higher slightly, and we've been a little heavy short. When I say heavy short, 60%, but it's 50, still 60-40 to the short side. Crude oil traders
never force a trade, and I think that's what the reason is. If you're seeing something we're not, let us know.
Yeah, that's what team trading is about. We're a team here. Okay.
And if you like what you're seeing, don't forget to hit that and smash that and tag it and kick it, whatever you need to do, that like button. We got almost 2,000 people watching and only 620 like it.
I just added a like. I didn't even.
Me too. You were 621. I'm 622.
620. I'm 621. You're 620. I must be 620.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
We got a poll right now. Are you in the market right now? Yes or no?
No. I just 63
Take a vote. Take a vote.
Out of the gate. Eddie, if you can keep us updated on that, even as it rolls, like every few hundred. We already got 400 or 500. Hey guys, on the likes, we're gonna get 80% of those that are active pushing the like button before we even start the game of Fire Drill. Before we even set things ablaze. How about that, Andre? You like that?
Be careful. Be careful there.
What?
What?
Yeah, let's get this thing on fire. This market needs to get on fire. Come on.
And likes are nice.
Yeah, it does.
Likes are nice, but subscribe if you haven't. That's even better.
Ooh, much appreciated.
Yeah, then you get the update right when Eddie and today JD, awesome. Love the shot. You guys, if you didn't see it, opening call. Got to be here for opening call.
He's a handsome double, isn't he?
Here we go.
Yeah.
JD.
Okay, here we go. We're pushing a little higher. Look at these, and this is a 5 minute. I don't like 5 minutes, but if you're going to get an entry, which I'm not really looking for right now because it's not really telling me anything. It's 50-50 on the tilt. Nobody's leaning in any direction. You guys just said that you're flat. 63% of you said that last time I looked. Tried an extension. This is your range down here. Sorry, I should be saying numbers 70, 80s. 180s to 27s. No, yeah,
a little later, DC. I'll meet you in the alley. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, you blazing it today? You're meeting them in the alley for another. Let's go. There's two let's go when you say meeting in the alley, right, Eddie? That way and the cool way.
In the alley. Get some breezer. So far, people that are trading, 64% said ixnay on the aid tray, which means no. And 36% said wee.
Stay patient, and practice patience right now, because right now you could have this.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael, you're talking really fast. You guys keep talking. I think I want to trade, all that kind of stuff.
That's one thing that we've been guilty of. But I remember ever since driving to the border trade days, we get a little too hyped going into the open.
You know what? We'll play elevator music on the way to work now.
Hell no, that's boring, man.
I know. We used to jam out. I used to pick up Andre. And we had other trading buddies on my way in. I'd drive in.
Had that thing up to the max.
Andre, you drive in, you pay $25 in parking every single day.
We had a parking pass, but yeah, that's what it broke down to.
What are you talking about? School? You're talking about school?
No. Yeah. Econ 101. Yeah, no. Trading. Andre was at a prop house. I was a local on the trading floor in the Dow pit.
We were right around the corner.
Yeah, I had Marty that I picked up. Marty was a Dow trader. You knew Marty, Eddie? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering where he is.
Well, he was on my halfway down there. He's there, and then he would be like, "Dude, can you turn the music down?" I'm like, "I'm not picking you up next time."
True story in high school. It sounds bad though. My first class was graphic arts, so you really have to do nothing, just draw cartoons. Teacher loved me, and you'd get picked up by one of my buddy's older brothers. He had this Le Mans that was just tricked out, and we'd jam AC/DC, and we'd drink a gallon of beer before we go to school. It was his dad had like a keg in a fridge.
What do you mean?
So he'd fill up a milk carton. We'd be drunk going high school.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. Yes, it was.
You would drink a gallon between the two.
Well, between us, yeah.
You know, that's still a ton, Eddie.
Yes, I was a lush back in the day, but I have soon repented.
All right, so we pushed up here. We are trying to get out of this little range.
Yeah. And let's confirm. Do we have to confirm that we get out of this range before we trade, or one of the hardest things is when the time breakout, I'd say.
What do you consider confirm? And guys, when we're asking each other questions here too, the goal is for you also to jump in here, because I'll read you guys and say, Tommy Bahama says, blah, blah, blah. It's just, or Eddie will bring it in here too. But I don't know. Confirmation for me.
Volume, right?
It is. When it breaks out, I'm a range. I used to be a breakout trader in my early days. To me, it's kind of a rookie play, only because the markets like to range until it finds new information really to push it, or new buyers come in or sellers come in and push it a certain direction, which then you go to your volume. Andre, you just said volume. So guys, be looking at that. That's important. I have this down here. This is helpful. But then I also have these right here, which are volume weighted price. No, that's not a volume weighted price. What is that? Had a different. But Andre.
Michael, did you let me ask you something. Open outcry versus electronic trading. When we were on the trading floor, would you get in right away as soon as that bell hit?
No, because once I was trading down on the pits, I was a much better trader. I had been conditioned and trained up in the 14th floor Chicago Board of Trade by Kottke, Kottke.
280, baby.
I remember Kottke. Yeah.
And
the symbol was the key.
I worked for Kottke.
Oh, hold on. What a key, huh, Eddie?
Trading.
Yeah.
Clearinghouse.
You jingle your keys, right?
Right.
Did you guys have that? Yeah.
What's the clearinghouse? And you just do this. You didn't know. What was it like? What was the clearinghouse? 870 or something?
280.
280? Okay.
And guys, we used to write down on trading cards, right? Isn't that what we did? Yeah. When you traded with somebody, you had to check the trade off and then write the clearinghouse. Is that true?
Right, the clearinghouse, right.
I went from prop trading, then to clerking for a local, Hunter Cannon. Thank you, Hunter. You're a good cat. Got me a job at your bar as well. And then became a local on the floor.
Hunter.
I traded in the Hunter. Yeah. All right. See, guys, how it tried. Still tried.
It did.
So while we're talking right now, just because it's not doing too much.
Hey, I got something for you. Bostic, we don't need to increase rates anymore.
That was the initial sentiment here. They're talking.
Bostic is talking right now?
Yeah.
He did. He was talking. Yeah.
No, I just saw that.
We need to know that too. So, guys, Fed talks, market moves.
It's bullish for equities, you'd think, right?
It would be bullish for equities, but we all know that good news is bad news, and bad news is good news. And
so I was talking to Mick yesterday, and I'm like, man, with that rally in the equities yesterday, I'm like, man, you would have thought that we're at war in the Middle East. And he goes, maybe we like war. Maybe the markets like war. I'm like, Mick?
They do.
That was pretty damn, Mick, that was illuminating. I had not considered that.
Crude just fell out of bed here. Crude just fell out of bed.
Hey, Eddie, we have a number right here.
Fallen,
Yes.
and I can't get up.
Come on.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. We have what? Wholesale? Is that right? Guys, 2 minutes.
Wholesale inventories, minor. It's a minor in 3 minutes. We've got a forecast of negative 0.1%, previous 0.2%. It's a minor, very minor.
Speaking of minor and major, my two boys got into hockey for the first time yesterday.
Saw that.
Did
That was
they?
cool.
Hockey season starts today.
Yeah, they have that little PVC thing that they hold on to. And
Yeah,
do
that's
all
how they
that.
teach them.
All right, here we go. We got a number coming out. Let's pay attention here. You're going to watch these domes to my right. See S&P already on its highs. This right here is the high right here. It just in your chart would say it as well.
Yes, sir.
So far we banged on the ceiling a few times. Now we're busting through. So Andre, right now, what's confirmation? Well, I wouldn't put a trade on right now.
Not
at
this
all.
rate, no.
Me, I wouldn't because the number comes out here. Sure, it's a minor number, but
1 minute. Yes, but we are at the highs. Nasdaq as well. Yeah. So we're banging on the ceiling, like you said. See if we can bust through.
Absorption buyers, yes.
but then you still see it hasn't broken.
No.
Nasdaq has not broke overnight highs, which is up here right now.
Yes. Absorption buyers, yes.
All right, we're
Be
cruising.
careful. See how the markets get thin. They'll get thin pretty damn. And it's not a huge number. Here's a 50 lot. Remember the 50 lot I said plays in here? Here he is again.
You see him?
There he is again. Right to my right on the offer.
Yep.
There he is, 32. He's sized down. There he is again. So
Jack knows how to read a ladder, man. You can read ladders or dome, whatever.
yeah,
Right.
he's been
Wholesale
fair-
inventory is coming in as expected, negative 0.1%.
Okay. We
They both
Basically.
both markets are making new highs.
yes, they are.
That 50 lot is getting a little taking heat on it. I've watched that 50 lot trade because you can tell because it's look at all these. The size is small right here, 5s and 6s on offers and bids. Then you'll see a 50 coming here.
Did it get filled?
Yeah, well, I would assume because it stayed around there quite a bit and it did rip through, so it'd have to be a fairly fast.
S&P's taking out. Yeah, Nasdaq. All right. The sisters.
Okay, so now we're pushing higher.
Now
Do
let's
you
get in
jump?
there.
Do you jump on a pullback?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be my first thought. Would be jumping on the first solid pullback.
Yeah. Anything until.
All right. Michael Lawrence is long Nasdaq at 228.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh, 228. Okay, where'd you get it? Why'd you get in? 228.
Brettis caught a breakout long.
Yeah, they caught the breakout.
15.
Oh, they caught the breakout.
No.
Good job, guy. I mean, breakout plays paying off. Depends on how long you guys are holding this play, but you would have got 28s to 58s, almost 30 handles. What are you looking for? I mean, if you're looking for 100 handles, that's always a little bit tougher move because you need to look for a trend day up right now.
Right.
BT longed at 183. Vincent longed at 15,220.
All right, got some winners. I like to see that.
You got short 166 short.
Let's make lots of money.
Iceberg ES sell.
Short pitch
yeah.
up, boys.
Yeah, opportunity. What's that name of that song?
You always got mad at me because I sing the wrong lyrics. I don't butcher it.
I don't like that song.
Like, it's not the lyrics, dude. Get it right.
Ta 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 ta. Okay, we got long. Here we go. Okay, guys, thanks for sharing. Shorts at 253. Okay, we got longs. We got longs at 2. What is that? 52 even. So we got a long and a short at the 53 and 52. So are they fading each other, or are they just looking for the direction? Because they pretty much offset. You know, they're both long and short. We don't have. I don't have gold up right now.
No gold right now.
Okay, sorry, I don't. We do talk about it. It's just not right here right now.
Here are the bids. That was a pull.
Okay, we got a level at 254. Somebody has a level at 254. Somebody bought in Q at 240. There's some activity happening around here. Here we go. 70% almost. 68 S&P longs, 65%, 66% Nasdaq longs. Longs are showing up light.
Yep.
light in here. Bias, guys that don't know, the tilt is what I'm sharing. It's a top step indicator called tilt. When the market moves to one direction, tilts to one direction, and 80% is usually annotate that, mark up your charts with a smiley face and say 80%. You can do that now, Andre. Put emojis and all that shit on there, like you put stickers. Yeah, you're putting stickers on your trapper paper.
Who asked for that?
It is actually pretty cool, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, look at my charts; they're boring as shit.
Yeah, boring. I can make sense of them though. I can see what's happening. Yeah, hey, to each their own. To each their own. Who am I to say?
Yeah. Yep. To each their own's the line in trading. I'm ready to short 43.90.
You are.
Okay, so you're there. So guys, you can tell shorts and longs getting in here. So it's 65% long now. So we're not getting a lean. You guys are all pretty much around there. Bree, how do you get the tilt? They'll be offered here fairly soon.
I'm waiting for a pullback, man. I think this is based off Bostic saying we don't need any more rate hikes.
Bree, I think will be offered within a few weeks, within 30 days. But you're gonna have to change some stuff up.
Sweet.
Get that entry. Come on, dog.
Yeah, shorts and longs in here. If you guys were reading this in chat, shorts and longs, there's nobody leaning one direction. All right, so let's just do a poll real quick. Would you rather be short or long right here? I just want to see if it matches up. Would you rather be short or long from right now? Poll. Would you rather be short or long from the, let's just call it the 66 evens, the 266 evens. And guys, when we say the 266 evens, it's really no different than the 4388 evens on the S&P. That's where they're both here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, guys, poll. We're going to wait for a poll. Poll, guys. There you go. Guys, this is right here from right now. And yeah, thank you guys on the price. 266.
How are you voting?
I'm not telling. You vote for president?
You told me. You took a picture and sent it to me. I'm like, you're crazy.
We don't need to talk about that. I've switched parties multiple times.
All right. I'm gonna leg higher on the 5 minutes.
Stop and
see, you guys are like 50-50 here too. Yeah. You guys are talking 50-50. The tilt, if anybody with an open position, is about 68% long. I don't know. What is this? Let's zoom out on my 30-minute. Let's go back to the satellite, looking down at the planet, our beautiful planet.
This might be a pullback here, they're saying.
So you gotta, for all you trend folks.
Well, maybe not.
You got your 100 and you got your 50. These are pretty important because they're what I've always learned when you go to higher time frames, those simple moving averages, and I keep it super simple. You guys can use whatever you want, but I'm just like, these are simple moving averages. I've used them forever. It keeps me pretty grounded and I don't have to get distracted. And then I learn to see what the market is honoring or blowing through like butter. Hot knife butter, yeah.
No, just keep it at butter. The viewers are loving it. All right, here might be the pullback. Yeah, keep saying it like that.
Okay. Well,
it's fun.
I like how you like my ring-a-ding-ding talk.
It's so good. Patagisms. I'm gonna write a book one day.
Yeah, I mean, you grew up on a farm. My old man, he talks about he's the funny. He'll be talking cars, and he's like blah blah blah. It's like, hey, Junior, you know how you get